Did you know sound is one of the most powerful tools for healing in existence? They have known this for hundreds, maybe thousands of years. Long before modern science, shamans used sound to induce a trance-like state into other people. Healers used sound and complex rituals to trigger the healing process of their patients, and military leaders used sound to inspire and get their troops motivated for battle. Sound is powerful. Actually, what is powerful is not the sound itself, what we perceive, but rather the vibration of sound. This interacts with us and which creates emotions and states into our body. Now, I'm not talking about music. Sure, music has a very strong effect too. Listen to a sad song and you'll be sad. Listen to a happy song and you'll boost your mood. But while this is important, I'm talking rather about rhythmic frequencies that operate at certain frequencies and which interact both with the water in our bodies and with our DNA. You can use sound to improve your health, to boost your creativity, to increase your focus, and even to become a better communicator with those around you. Yes, it's that powerful. But since you may have never heard of this before, let me explain how all of this works. And the best way to do this is to play music to a 2-3-year-old. You'll notice something interesting. He or she will dance. Even if he or she has no idea what dancing is, he will automatically dance on the music. Most adults just find this amusing, but it's proof of a deeper truth, one that have been revealed through countless experiments. This is that we have a natural, automatic connection with the surrounding vibrations. We're automatically influenced by them. Rhythmic vibrations are something we naturally detect and follow. Scientists don't really know why, but some assume that this has an evolutionary purpose, that we've developed this ability to better understand the world. Others say since everything is matter vibrating at a high speed, since all that is around you is nothing but energy vibrating, giving the impression of solid matter, this ability to connect with the vibrations around us and to be affected by them is found in our DNA, as natural as life itself. We don't know for sure, but we know it is true. Even weapons are developed and used to incapacitate people through sound. It's real. It exists right now. And they have also used sound as a form of alternative medicine for thousands of years, since ancient times. Great leaders and minds of the past discovered that sound can be used for everything from inspiring fear to bringing comfort and joy to calming groups of people and even to healing grave diseases. And this means two things for you. First, you can learn how to protect yourself. Sound is not used only offensively. There is a long history of using sound for keeping crowds under control, to stifle creativity and to dull the emotions. Sound as a pacifying weapon is nothing new, and the Nazi Germany used this to great effect. Back then, Joseph Goebbels, the Nazi propaganda minister, an evil man which used every tool at his disposal to sell the great Nazi lie, used sound at 440 Hz to keep masses under control. He discovered through several experiments that people, when exposed to this frequency, even for a short time, are dulled and are less likely to rebel. Some historians say his use of the 440 Hz in music, speeches and announcements has been a major tool for preventing the German people, tired of war and suffering, from rebelling against the Nazi war machine. While this is rare nowadays due to people's access to information, some dictators and totalitarian leaders still use a sound at a 440 Hz frequency to keep crowds under control, dulling their instincts to rebel or to act against the interests of the leader. Second, you can learn how to use sound to heal yourself and improve your life. This may also be the most important thing you can do for your development as a person. If used properly, sound can change your life, and it can change the frequencies on which you operate, so you become a better person. You turn pain into joy. You turn suffering into hope. You turn conflict into love. And all with the help of vibrations through the power of sound. All healing frequencies are based on the 7 solfeggio scales. These are ancient scales that can be tracked back to a medieval hymn of John the Baptist. It is the music of God, and they have used it to heal and to bring comfort as early as 1000 AD. Each frequency has a specific effect over your body. The first one is 396 Hz. This turns grief into joy, and it is a very strong natural antidepressant. Use it if you are going through a period of pain or suffering and you would like to be happy again. The second one is 417 Hz. Using this frequency, you'll cleanse traumatic experiences and facilitate change. It's useful if something bad happened to you and you can't move on. They have also used it to treat stress, even stress disorders, and to calm anxious patients. The third one is very important. It is 528 Hz, and it is the natural frequency of the Earth. This is the frequency at which nature vibrates, and they prove it to repair DNA. It was used back in 1930 by Dr. Royal Raymond Rife to cure cancer patients, with a 100% success rate. Since cancer treatment is a big business, earning hundreds of billions per year, this discovery was quickly buried and forgotten. This frequency is also used to manifest miracles in your life. It's the frequency at which you'll manifest, you'll attract whatever you desire most. The closer you operate to this frequency, the better in sync you are in nature, and the more likely you are to attract everything you desire. The fourth frequency is 638 Hz. Using this frequency, you become a better spouse, a better friend, and a better communicator. It promotes empathy and releases anger, allowing you to better connect with those around you. It's also a useful frequency to listen together with your spouse, as it creates a bridge of understanding and love between the two of you. It brings people together. The fifth frequency, 741 Hz. Use this to develop your power of self-expression. It makes you a better writer and a better creative. Many famous authors exposed themselves to 741 Hz during their writing process to create their masterpieces. It's also known for cleaning you of toxins, improving your health, and boosting your immune system. The sixth frequency is 852 Hz. It is especially useful if you feel lost from a spiritual perspective. Many people testified that they've rediscovered God after being exposed to this frequency. While nobody knows how it works, it makes everything clear and to see life and existence as it truly is. The seventh and final frequency is 963 Hz. This is the frequency of God. Listen to it, expose yourself to it to heal and to empower your inner child, to become once again filled with hope and joy and laughter, and to restore yourself to who you once were. I've seen people who lost all faith in living, all hope, go through this and return with the same spirit, hope, and ambition of a 20-year-old. It is hard to understand how effective these are until you try them. It's almost a miracle how 30 minutes of exposing yourself to a frequency like 396 Hz can take your sadness away and make you smile and grin and not even know how. It is hard to believe how well people will react to you after you expose yourself to 638 Hz. You'll be able to get your point across better and even make people fall in love with you. It's so effective that you'll see it as a miracle. This is how I've seen it when I first started this. But how does this work? Why does it happen the way it does? To help you understand, we must delve into the science of cymatics and an experiment conducted by Masaru Emoto. Mr. Emoto, a world-renowned scientist, tried a simple experiment. He exposed water to different frequencies and to music. Then he froze the water and photographed the crystals through a high-powered camera. His findings surprised him. The water that was exposed to the 7 solfeggio scales developed beautiful, symmetrical geometrical shapes, similar to snowflakes. The water that was exposed to rock music and to unnatural frequencies like 440 Hz, the frequency used in Nazi Germany, looked polluted and monstrous by comparison. This experiment has been repeated many times, and the results had always been the same. Classical music that is played mostly using 432 Hz, one of the 7 solfeggio scales, built beautiful geometric patterns. Unnatural tones that cause discomfort and pain to humans lead to uneven, ugly shapes. But you know what? While this is one of the best-known examples of cymatics, this is nothing new. They have known it as past as ancient Greece and Egypt. Long before laboratories and cameras existed, people in ancient times created geometrical shapes using sounds. You may wonder though, why does it matter? Isn't it just like a party trick? Not really. Your body is made up of about 80% water. Your body is also made 100% of energy, as everything is around us. Energy vibrating at fast speeds give the impression of matter. This is elementary high school physics. Since water is one of the main building blocks of your body, how it reacts to the vibrations around you matters. And this is only what we can observe. Some scientists think vibrations affect your DNA, at the most elementary level, but we don't have the tools to observe this. We can only observe what it does to water, and the effects are extraordinary. And even without these tests, even without these experiments, you know this already. You know how some vibrations make you feel relaxed and happy while others make you sick. You know well that classical music will improve your concentration and make you smile, while rock music can make you aggressive. If you stop just for a second and observe the world around you, then all of this makes sense, with or without understanding the science behind it. This is why manifestation magic was created and fine-tuned. Carefully selected solfeggio scales, especially around 432 Hz. 432 Hz is the favorite frequency of Mozart and Beethoven, and it's no surprise that many soon-to-be mothers play classical music from these two composers to their unborn child. It boosts emotions, it brings joy and a state of well-being, something that all the 7 solfeggio scales achieve, but this is especially effective. Manifestation magic is a program of brainwave entrainment built around these solfeggio scales, enhanced with NLP hidden commands. This means it uses sound strategically to help your brain relax and improve, to bring you joy and creativity, and to make you feel better in your own skin. The NLP commands, on the other hand, are hidden, embedded messages that will rebuild who you are from the ground up, so you can automatically become a successful person. It's like an architect that changes your beliefs, eliminating what doesn't work for you and adding new ones that do, so you can be the best version of yourself. So what can you expect when you use manifestation magic? Well, it works on 3 different levels. Let me explain them to you. First, the selected solfeggio scales will boost your mood. It will make you happy. Some people who used it before reported feeling like they've eaten their favorite dessert after using manifestation magic. I don't know how it will work for you in particular, but almost everyone who uses it ends up in a joyful state, full of hope and passion. Second, the brainwave entrancement is acting like a vitamin C for your brain. This means it makes everything better. You'll vibrate on the same frequency as your innermost desires, and you'll slowly manifest everything you desire in your life. Brainwave entrancement will make you have a good day, every day, through the simple fact you'll manifest small and big miracles in everything you do. Third, the NLP commands change who you are at your core. It helps you get rid of beliefs like, I'm not good enough, or who am I to succeed? It helps you be confident and powerful, and gives you that jolt to pursue the life you fully desire. So with manifestation magic, you don't get one benefit. You get 3. You relax and improve your brain with the 7 solfeggio scales, and especially with the 432 Hz frequency. You help yourself vibrate at the level of what you truly desire, so you can manifest those small and big miracles. You improve who you are by changing your beliefs at the most basic level, helping you eliminate limiting beliefs and replacing them with a sense of power and potential. And how do you use all of this? It's as simple as putting your headsets on and listening to the program. You don't have to do anything else. There's no workbook. There's nothing to study. You listen and let it happen. I suggest you do it before sleep. Don't do it while you drive, because it may distract you, but you can do it at home or at your office. If you feel like your spouse can enjoy this too, then do it together. Manifestation magic is known to bring peace and happiness to couples, especially after a long period of stress and fighting. There is just one thing you should do though, it's easy enough. Think carefully of what you want. If you don't get clear on your goals, on what you desire, it's nearly impossible to manifest it. I'm not talking now to set goals or anything like that, although it is useful. But instead, get clear. Do you want love in your life? How should this person look like? Tall? Short? What weight? What occupation? What music do they like? There are customers who do simple exercises by writing exactly what they wanted from their significant other, from the person who'd be ideal in their life, up to their tics and small habits. And guess what? Many of them attracted their desires person. Some got married in 3 months after listening to manifestation magic. Sometimes, the person they've attracted was so alike in their description it felt like they were casting for a movie role. This is the power of manifestation. And it can be more than love. It can be money. Do you want something in your life? Maybe a better paid job? Maybe a sum of money? Think about it. If it is a car, write the model, the color and even the extras. Does it come with one of those fancy iPads? Does it come with massage seats? Is it red or black, or what color would you like? The more specific you will get, the easier it will be for you to manifest it into your life. It's hard to explain why it works, but each time I visualize and think about what I desire, especially in great detail, I end up gaining it. It's not always the same. Maybe your ideal spouse is blonde and the person you attract is black-haired. But from experience, in my life and in the life of my friends, about 80% of it will come true, like you were creating it with your own mind. And you are creating it with your own mind. This is the definition of manifestation. You manifest a new reality. And for this, you need just to get clearer on what you want, and this program, Manifestation Magic. Get clear on what your heart wants and then listen to the program daily. From a source unknown that you can't even predict, you'll receive your gift from the universe. It's so hard to explain or to understand until you experience it. But once you do, you'll be a believer for the rest of your life. You'll think you've been blind all your life and now you can finally see. To get started and to discover how Manifestation Magic will help you manifest the life you deserve, click on the link in the description to discover more about how Manifestation Magic can help you.